My major subjects were education and economics.
Oh my God, economics, that's one subject I'm really scared of, because I feel like I have no idea about economics. And second thing is that whenever I used to read newspapers as well, I couldn't understand or comprehend the economics. There was a section, right, dedicated to economy and politics. I used to read the politics part, but I didn't read the economics part. I always skip that. Economics and sports section.
I think during my school days, I hated uh, history subject.
Oh my God, history?
Be-
Why?
because there were you have to remember lot of things. When was that Akbar one? When was that battle happened? When was this thing happened? So it was little bit hectic. You had to remember a lot of things.
I liked chemistry till 10th grade a lot. Right. What happened with me is that in 11th and 12th, as soon as I started delving more into organic chemistry, I started despising chemistry so much. I cannot tell you. I remember for my board examination, um, I had I had in total six subjects, but and only the best of five would be counted for the final scoring, right? So I thought, let's do one thing. Let's just skip chemistry. Hello,
Hello, ma'am.
hello, hi. Good evening. How are you?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I am doing great too. All right, today's topic is really interesting.
Yes, for sure.
It's
I have
exploring
also gone through
childhood.
this topic. It's quite good.
Yes. Right. Okay. Let's talk about childhood today because childhood is a really great topic. I hope you're up for it, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So tell me, what is your favorite memory from your childhood?
My favorite memory. So
Mm-hmm.
I think my childhood was not that much good because when I think about my childhood days, so I thought I should have done better. What like I should have done better in my academics and in other things as well. Like to be totally
Okay.
upfront, I did not I did not participate in any event because I was introvert kind of person. So I was like it was little bit difficult for me to participate in the functions and in the events. So now I like now I when I think about the like childhood, so I thought I should have done better. So like let bygones be bygones. So let's that's it what I say.
Yes, you cannot cry over spilt milk, right? It's already done. You cannot cry over that anymore. But specific favorite memory, maybe scoring great marks in a particular subject, or making playing with your friends in school.
To be honest, I was not like I was an average student
Mm-hmm.
throughout my school life. So that was it.
Mm-hmm.
That was I was
Okay.
like I was passionate about learning, but I did not figure out till now what was happening with me. I was average student throughout my school life. So
Okay, all right. What about your friends in school? Did you have a lot of friends? For me, I didn't have a great, good, group of friends, but I created line segments, I guess. I didn't have a circle. I bonded with one person and then again another person. It happened like that. I don't have a particular circle of friend circle isn't, but I have friends a little bit. I'm not very close to them, but yes, I'm kind of close to them. They're acquaintances also.
if
Hmm.
I talk about my childhood days, like I don't have much friends because
I
as I told
didn't. I didn't. Past tense.
yes. So I didn't have that much of friends because as I told you earlier, I'm a kind of introvert person. So
Hmm.
this was very difficult for me to make friends. So that's what this.
Okay. You don't have to say extro introvert person. You can just say I was an introvert or I am an introvert. You can
Okay,
also say I am reserved.
resolved. Okay.
Okay. Reserved. Reserved as in who does not talk a lot or interact a lot with people.
Hmm.
Right?
Right.
Okay. So you didn't make any friends in school?
No,
Not a single one?
I had my friends during my school days, but uh,
Okay.
but like there was
Yes.
not too much bonding when I talk about school days. School days,
Mm-hmm.
but when we meet at the moment, like nowadays when we meet, so it we feel nostalgic. We used to discuss about what we were doing and all these things.
Right, right, got it. And
Yes.
what about your teachers? Do you remember any such teacher from your school who created a lot of impact on your life?
Yes. Yeah. If I talk about my teachers, so I cannot like forget my teachers. They have
Hmm.
they have uh, they have given me a lot of things. They have given me a lot.
Right.
I cannot forget my teachers. I
Hmm.
cannot figure out a single teacher, but all the teachers who have teached me, I thank them a lot. Every time when I think about my school days, so at that time
Hmm.
I thank a lot my teachers. They have given a lot of memories to me.
Okay, so who was your favorite teacher in school? Can you tell me about your favorite school teacher?
So yes, I think there were many teachers of they were my favorite, but one of my favorite teacher was he was studying us he was teaching us math, so he was my favorite. He was a
Okay.
favorite teacher.
Why? What was so special about him? Tell me.
I think he was good at teaching, and he was like his behavior was too good. His behavior was too
Hmm.
good as well. He was teaching with a playway. He was teaching with
Playful
play,
manner.
playway method. So that is
Not
why.
play. It's playful.
Okay, playful. Yes. So
Mhm.
this is the reason I adore him. Till now, I have
Oh,
like I have a lot of memories. that that is it. And
okay, so was mathematics your favorite subject in school?
I think but because I did my 12th class in non-medical, but after that
Okay.
I changed my like it was hectic for me. After that I changed my stream. I did graduation in art subject, so it was a little bit hectic for me after that.
Okay, okay. So what was your favorite subject in school? Really? What was your favorite subject?
My favorite subject, mm,
You
my
know, I'll
favorite.
tell you my part first. Then, since you are taking some time to think, let me tell you about my incident. You know, my experience with my favorite subject. So I liked chemistry till 10th grade a lot. Right. What happened with me is that in 11th and 12th, as soon as I started delving more into organic chemistry, I started despising chemistry so much. I cannot tell you. I remember for my board examination, um, I had I had in total 6 subjects, but and only the best of 5 would be counted for the final scoring, right? So I thought, let's do one thing. Let's just skip chemistry, organic chemistry altogether. Right, so for my board exams I didn't study organic chemistry at all. There were some questions from organic chemistry which were in my board exams, and I knew how to answer them, but I still did answer them just out of spite. So
Yeah.
when my parents were checking the score all in 90, 90, 90, 90, 71, my parents were like, what went wrong with chemistry? So that's how my interest also shifted. So
Hmm.
yes, now you can tell me about your favorite subject.
I think it was maths. It was maths till my 10th or 12th grade. It was maths.
Okay. Yes,
No,
it is because of the teacher, you know, when you have a great teacher, you can love any subject really. I didn't have a good chemistry teacher. That is the reason why I really hated organic chemistry, because I couldn't wrap my head around that.
yes, absolutely.
Right?
Yes, this has happened with me as well. Like in our 12th grade, 11th and 12th grade.
Okay.
Example, my chemistry like my
See?
chemistry subject was there. We don't have chemistry like chemistry too good. Chemistry subject was not. I was not good at chemistry subject at
Mm-hmm.
till in my 12th and 11th grade.
Okay, okay. So you were good at chemistry after 11th?
Yes, because I pursued my 11th and 12th grade in non-medical. We had to we there were three subjects: physics, chemistry, and math. So
Mm-hmm.
yes.
So you didn't have any other subject? I had Bengali and computer science as additional subjects.
Oh, the additional subjects were English and e-science.
Okay, environmental science, right, right. Okay, for me, I had 6 subjects. I had PCM plus computer, and plus Bengali and English.
Okay.
So thank God I had one extra subject. Otherwise, I would have to study organic chemistry, and that would literally be a nightmare for me.
Got it. Hmm.
Right?
Yes, I was like preparing. I would say I was preparing for this topic, and I recall one of my like incident which happened with me lately regarding to the school days. I,
Okay, tell me what happened.
yes, I was watching social media, and I watched one of the video. It was uh,
No
it,
lie.
it was uploaded by the school by school, one of the school teacher where I was studying till the 10th grade. So when I see the school buildings, my eyes burst.
School.
School, school.
Yes.
When I saw the school buildings, my eyes burst into tears. I felt nostalgic. I felt nostalgic. Like I was
Right.
very emotional. I was very emotional at that time. I recall all the things what I was doing during my school days. Uh, so I felt emotional at that time.
Right, definitely. I understand your feelings as well. One day I was just scrolling through Instagram and I suddenly stumbled upon the Instagram page of my school, right? Unofficial Instagram page of my school. So they post memes and reels and whatnot. So even when I was seeing those reels, I just remember, I just recall all of those moments, right? There's this huge playground in my school, a beautiful auditorium actually, right? So the reel was basically full of snapshots and like pictures of different rooms, different classrooms, auditoriums, halls, the playground, and it made me feel so nostalgic. I wanted to revisit those memories once again, right? But it's so sad that we can't go back to the past. Really, I wish I could hark back to my past quickly, but I guess time's up now. Right? I always hated going to school, by the way. Did you love going to school? I really hated going to school when I was in pre primary. So, yeah. But later on, I loved going to school.
I think during my school days, not me, but I think most of the people hated to go to school because we were having a lot of work to do. We had to study nearly eight subjects. So you had to do homework, you had to do this thing, you had to do that thing. So it was a little
Mm.
hectic. But till
Mm.
10th grade, when we leave the school after going to higher secondary for 11th and 12th, we I think after going to the higher secondary, we felt nostalgic about the school. We were at that time we were saying like why we had felt why we left the school. It was I think it was we were feeling nostalgic
Mm.
from that time.
Right, right. You always keep on reminiscing those memories, right?
Yes,
And you feel like, oh God, I miss it so much right now. Right, that always happens with everybody actually. For me, I didn't go to school for the last 2 years of my school years because of COVID and all. Right, we were the COVID batch, popularly known as the COVID batch. So I think I missed out on a lot of things. Right, the last 2 years, people say that it's the most precious time, but I guess I couldn't complete that. I couldn't experience that properly. So yeah, but then again, school days are something that always will be your core memory. You can't forget it no matter how much you try to.
absolutely,
Correct?
absolutely.
Was there any subject that you hated at school that you really despised, just like I hated chemistry?
I think during my school days, I hated uh, history subject.
Oh my god, history?
Be-
Why?
because there were you have to remember lot of things. When was that Akbar when was that battle happened? When was this thing happened? So it was little bit hectic. You had to remember a lot of things. So
Right, you had to memorize a lot of
you had
things,
to
and
memorize a lot
also it was very tough to recall everything in the examination hall.
of.
Let me
Yes.
ask you a quick question. When did the Battle of Panipat take place?
Good at I was not good at history.
Who between which two people did the Battle of Panipat take place? Do you know that?
I think
1526 between Babur and Ibrahim Lodi. The
you were
second or third battle of Panipat took second battle of Panipat took place in 1526, and the third one probably in 1571. That's
I,
from as far as I can recall.
okay. I must say you were good at history subject.
No, it's just that I actually wrote a lot of notes, made a lot of notes while studying, right? So since I wrote a lot, I could recall everything easily. That is why I'm telling you to write down whatever words you come across. I told you in the last session as well, right? So whenever you come across new words, write them down, write the meaning, and make one sentence. That will make it easier for you to recall,
Recall. Right.
right?
Mhm.
There was this revolt of 1857 started by Mangal Pandey. I guess you can recall a little bit. Mhm. As a
Yes.
literature student, we have to memorize a lot of dates and events. So it's really difficult for us to do. So I totally understand the pain you must have went through in your school days, right?
Absolutely. Yes.
Did you like physics? Did
Uh,
you like physics? Hmm.
Physics. I have studied physics in my 11th and 12th, and it was good. I was not good at physics at all, but the teacher who was teaching us was too good. Because when you have teacher who is teaching you is quite good, so you you fell in love with that subject, and this happened
Absolutely.
with with the physics subject.
Absolutely true. For me as well, till 10th standard, I wasn't really interested in physics that much. I was always very much fond of chemistry. But then I think in 11th to 12th, my interest shifted from chemistry to maths, physics, and computer science. I loved computer science really. I really loved coding a lot. So we were taught coding from ninth grade. So we did Java programs, and I was really, really very interested in that. Okay, okay. So, speaking of teachers and how teachers impact your lives forever, was there any teacher that you were scared of in school?
No, I think I was not scared of any teacher in my school days.
Yes, close,
So,
close. Very good. Yes,
so
scared of. Right. So it has to be it one in one go. At
scared
one,
of, scared of
right?
mm,
Physics.
physics.
Yes.
Phys-
Zix. As if you're saying X, not CS.
okay,
Okay. Physics.
physics.
Once again.
Phys-
Yes. Very good. Yes. While you were saying physics, sir.
okay,
Okay.
yes,
So it's physics, school,
physics.
scared.
Yes.
Okay, I think you have a little bit of problem in pronouncing whenever C and S come before or adjacent to each other, right? So whenever you come across words like that, like scintillating, okay, scared, school, these words, try and pronounce it and practice these words a lot. Okay.
Hmm.
All right, all right. So it's good to hear that you are not scared of anybody in school. One more thing is that did you dream of becoming something? Like I always wanted to be an air hostess when I was in school. Did you have those childhood dreams?
I think I have talked it earlier in one of my session that if I talk when I think of my childhood memories, uh, I think this is the thing which I regret about. I was not having that kind of dreams because I believe I don't have any guide because you need guidance from
You
someone.
didn't.
Yes,
Hmm.
I was there was no guidance for me. Like
For example.
for example, you have to study. You have to study. You have passed the 12th grade. Now you have to do graduation. Or this subject you have to take at graduation, or you
You
have
have
to
to
go abroad.
pursue. Pursue.
So you have to go abroad. Which what will you decide? So you need guidance at there.
True.
This was missing. This is this is
Okay.
this is the thing I don't have that much dream. That kind of
Yes,
dream.
I didn't. Past tense, right? Now you have dreams and goals, correct?
Yes, now I have dreams and goals.
Correct. So that is why you have to use the past tense while talking about that, right? It is always very important to receive the correct guidance when you were in, especially when you were in your formative years like school and college, right? So what did you take up while you were graduating? What was your honors subject, major subject?
My major subjects were education and economics. Economics.
Oh my God, economics, that's one subject I'm really scared of, because I feel like I have no idea about economics. And second thing is that whenever I used to read newspapers as well, I couldn't understand or comprehend the economics. There was a section, right, dedicated to economy and politics. I used to read the politics part, but I didn't read the economics part. I always skipped that. Economics and sports section.
Okay.
Always skip those two sections,
Okay.
right?
Sports.
So yeah,
Sports.
I am not a sporty person. So
Okay.
even though I keep up, I am aware of a few things, but I just read the headlines, skimmed through the headlines, but
Okay.
I did not read it. I didn't thoroughly read everything. So
Okay.
economics has always been one subject that I have really less idea about. What made you take up economics? What basically motivated you to do that?
Okay. So economic subject. To be honest, in Jammu and Kashmir, there is a lot of job security because there is no private sector at all. So someone suggested me, if you want to pursue graduation in the art subject, so it will be better for you to go through the economics, pursue your graduation in the economic subject. You will get a lot of opportunities. So
Okay,
that,
okay, that is why. So you at least received some guidance in that case.
yes, at that I received some guidance.
Hmm. So can you see how you have stopped using the word like? At least minimize the use of the word like in that by the end of the session, right?
With
So
fact, I will do it.
yes, you can do it. Also, I've used a few new words in this sentence like skimmed. Do you know the meaning of that? Skimmed.
What?
Skimmed. 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 I said that I would skim through the paper. I was just skimmed. I used to skim the headlines, but I didn't read anything thoroughly. So skimming is basically just not reading anything thoroughly, but just reading the headlines.
Okay.
Getting an overview of what's going on, but not thoroughly reading the details.
Not go to depth.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Not read everything or delve into the depth of something. Got it?
Okay. Um.
Okay. Apart from that, I would highly request you to, watch the session recording. Urge you to watch the session recording and come. If you come across any new words that I have used in this session, you can write them down and you can see the meaning. If you feel like you cannot understand it clearly or you want to clarify the meaning, you can also ask me in the next session. All right.
Yeah.
However, our goal for this session has been fulfilled in a very, very great manner, I must say, because you almost minimized the amount of times you have been using like, especially in the first 10 minutes. One more thing is that when you watch a session recording, you'll also be able to understand how you can replace the word like using different words. Okay, so that is why I would like you to watch the session recording. Got
Got
it?
got
Okay, then. I hope I get to see you once again in the next session. Do
yes.
keep
Got
the pronunciation in practice. School, scared, physics. Okay?
physics. Yes.
Do keep practicing the pronunciation. Apart from that, it was a great conversation. I hope I get to see you once again. Till then, take care of yourself and keep practicing. All right?
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Bye bye. Good night.
Good night.